Morning guys, I'm here today at Shrewsbury Flower Show. I don't know if you remember last year, but it poured with rain, but today we've got a gorgeous day. I've just come into the quarry from the bottom, so I'm going to head and check out the marquees while it's quiet, because they get busy later on in the day, and then I'll have a look at what shows and things are on. Look at this giant dragonfly. I'm struggling to get the whole of the wings in the shot, and the glass on it looks amazing in this sunshine. The first place I'm off to is the 7 marquee, and this is where they have a lot of the competitions on. So these are the hanging basket competitions, I imagine. These are outside. They look gorgeous. So this is the one that won first here. It looks lovely blowing in the wind too. I'm sure you can imagine the smell in here. It smells absolutely amazing. So these are the vases of hardy perennials. Look at the colours, just gorgeous. And this part is definitely my favourite area. This is all of the vegetables. I find the tomatoes quite exciting. I haven't even got a truss that's this red yet, I don't think. Maybe on the currant tomatoes, we've had quite a few of those. This is the basket of salad. They all look so tasty. And this is the one that won first prize. It's gorgeous. So we've got here a collection of vegetables. The celery is giant. There's quite a few of these. So there's loads of different classes here. We've got potatoes here, and over on the other side of the table there's the beans. It goes all the way down to shallots at the bottom. This is the basket of vegetables selection. I'd like to find out a bit more about the judging criteria, because some of the ones that I think look amazing, they haven't even got a prize or anything. I'm just moving along now to the one that did win, and it's this one. It is really pretty, and there's loads in there, and the colour is amazing. But some of the other ones I think just look great too. This one here is highly commended. So next up is the cucumbers. Again, my cucumbers are still very small, so some people are doing really well with their cucumbers. I wonder if perhaps they had a heated greenhouse. Mine are outside. And here we've got the cauliflowers. They all look amazing. Cauliflowers are so hard to grow. They've done an amazing job, and this one is the winner. I actually can't get over the size of the celery. It's a lot bigger than what you get in the shops, isn't it? So we've got carrots here, and then courgettes over at the other side. These are spectacular. They are very uniform. And then going up, I think we've got marrows up there. And then there's some more brassicas on the other side, so let's cross over and take a glance at those. How long do you think you've been eating these cabbages for? They're giant. Some of them have got a little bit of slug damage on them, so let's head down to the winners and see how they've done. Oh yes, these look amazing. They're just so big. How do you think they even transported them here? They look really good. Bigger than my head they are. So the same as all of the classes that they have for the vegetables, they have for flowers as well. So there's begonias and roses and lots more. And this is how this show started. It's actually the 129th year of the Shrewsbury Flower Show, and that's what it started off being about, was the flowers, of course. And now it's developed into this big massive show with so much more going on. So there's all the food tents and the arena and everything outside, but the bones of it has always been the flowers. So I'm in the floral art marquee now, and this is the junior section, and this is a roll doll. The enormous crocodile was the task for what they had to do their image staging of. And what I particularly like about this is the judges have left like written comments and encouragement to all of the children, and it does seem like everybody gets a ribbon too, which is really nice. And this one is the winner of the, I think it's like floral art sculpture, I guess is the class for it. It goes all the way up, and the theme for these has been floral art inspired by Monet. Some of the judges' comments on these are quite harsh. So on this one it says that it's leaning outwards, so it's visually unbalanced on the comments card that they've left. But actually I came straight over to this one. I think it looks really striking. I guess they are leaning a bit, but I like the effect of it. This is the display that came first, and it really is amazing. Really striking, bright, bold colours. So as well as the sculpture going all the way up, let's see if I can get all the way up to the top, there's also like the carpet of the flowers down at the bottom. I think even the lighting in this tent like doesn't do it justice. It's such bright colours. Moving into a new area now, which seems to be more craft bits. So let's have a look around and see what's going on in here. So the theme for this one is afternoon tea with friends, and there's quite a few of these going along. The judging on this is especially critical and strict. So what's happened with they've got scones and Victoria sponge on their little cake stand, but the Victoria sponges have been like stamped out of a bigger cake. They're not individually baked, so they didn't mark them at all, so they didn't get any marks for that. And I guess the judging is quite strict. There's lots of conditions that they have to adhere to. They're pretty strict with that, so I'm quite surprised. But I suppose it is a competition, so it's got to be quite tough. I'm in the honey tent now, so there is a whole tent all to do with honey. It's starting to get quite warm in these tents, so it is definitely good to come early and find out what's going on. The same as there's all the competitions for the flowers and the vegetables and the crafts, in here it's all to do with honey. So these ones are honey biscuits, and then over at the back we've got honey wines. So these ones down here are all honey fudges, and then over at the back there's honey cake. It really makes a huge difference if you get the weather. So there's a big arena outside too, and at the moment it's got show jumping on. There's also lectures going on throughout the day. So this is the lecture theatre with the programme for today. So back outside there are loads of shops where you can buy things like clothes, crafts, garden things. There's some plant stalls too. You really could spend the whole day here, and it goes on to quite late and ends with a massive firework display. Now after all of that, so I'm gonna find somewhere to get something to eat, and there are so many places to choose from. I'm sure I'll be able to find something in here. More demonstrations in this tent as well. These are where the cookery demonstrations are. I'm thinking a sausage roll will keep me going. I'm not sure, guys, if I've done justice to the whole like scale that this place is. It fills up the whole of the quarry. I will leave all of the links below. The show is on again tomorrow, and obviously it's on every single year. It's a really good day out. I'm actually coming back this evening for the fireworks. I'm going to pop home now and get this video up, but I'm going to be back this evening, and there's I think they're called the Red Hot Chili Pipers, which sounds fun, are on in the showground. So there'll be lots going on there. I might do a separate vlog for that tomorrow, so come back and catch it then. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. It's a very wet day. You can probably hear the rain already, but we're inside because